Hi YouTubers, 6th Gear Motorcycles here, and this is the video of how I made our bike look like a flying saucer covered in LED lights. Now this is me kind of learning with you, so this could be an interesting process, but if you're watching this video you've probably already seen the finished article. And I wish I could click my fingers and have the finished article now, but I've got this idea I've come up with, and yeah, I'm going to see if I can make it happen, basically, through the use of a bit of modern technology. Well, modern technology, I guess there's nothing really that modern about it. Got the Santa hat on the bike here, and I've got all these gizmos, all of this stuff. Now, let's put this phone down over here. This is my list of ingredients. McVitie's biscuits, that's a very important ingredient, along with copious amounts of tea. What have I got here then? So what have I bought? I have bought some lights, some LED lights to switch those on. This is on the dimmest setting. Alright, I can make it brighter. It's brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. You see how bright it is? You see, I can kind of make them. Oops, I can make them kind of lighter like that. That's the light. It's kind of the as dim as they go. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit dim. I've got a cold and a cough which I'm just recovering from, and I do feel shattered. It's been a long week. Anyway, that is the highest settings, and there are other settings on this thing which will become apparent to you more so. Yeah, if anyone is of a nature of suffering with epilepsy, please turn it off now. Turn this video off now. I don't want anyone having a fit. But anyway, that is that. Lots of different settings on this. I've also got a sensor on this thing which will make it react, make the light react to music. So if I just put that back on there, and maybe I can turn it down a little bit. There we go. That's down a little bit. Got a bunch of connectors here. Got this type of connector, which you can basically clip on to this LED strip light. You can cut into this strip light, and on these points, on these points here, and you see that you can cut in there. You can cut at this point here, and yeah, basically you can put a connector on like so, and from that you can then put like one of these connectors, one of these little connectors into here like so, and then you have a cable ready to connect up to power, basically. And what I've done, I've bought some of these, a multi-connector, so then I can have lots of lines of LEDs going off of these, 5 LED lines going off of the strip lights, and then one connector. So basically you would get that, put your connector in so, like so, put it to your LED strip light, put that to a power source, hey presto, away you go. That is my idea, and I'm going to try and basically cover our bike in a lot of LED lights, and make it react to light music, sorry. Anyway, I've also bought, and I don't know how good this is at the moment, I don't know how impressed I am, to be honest. Let me turn this one off, and I'll show you this other one I've got. Excuse for the darkness. Right, so I've also got this here, this tubing, and I thought I would use this. To go around the contours of the bike, and you can basically use this in any which way you like, you know. So this makes any kind of shape that you want it to. And yeah, but I don't know how effective this is going to be. It doesn't look bad on the camera here, does it? I'm going to try and also basically do the outline of the bike with this tubey stuff, and then put some of the LED strips on the bike. So I'm thinking of like running in this tube, excuse me, along the contours of the bike, so you see like the outline of the bike, and then put the strips of the LED strips across the bike and on the fairing. And yeah, let's get a bit of kind of Christmassy flashiness going on. And to do this, I don't really know, to be honest, if I'm going to end up ruining our fairings, but they are a little bit knackered at the moment. I've bought a glue gun, yeah, which you just put these glue sticks in, like so, and I don't want to sound like you're all stupid, and basically you just switch this on, the glue melts, and then I can put it onto the back of whatever we want to glue, be it this the tubing or the strip light, and fix it onto the bike. The wiring up is going to be, it's not really going to be a problem me fixing all of this onto the bike, but the wiring and powering up of this is going to be something else. So it's not something I've done before, but it's a bit of a wild idea I've come up with, and I want to give it a go. So let's see if we can have a bit of fun and make things fun. Anyway, I think the wife is coming in. I better kind of quickly hide all this away before she comes. Okay, bye. Okay, let's get on. I have now just got myself a coffee. Cheers everyone, Merry Christmas. This is my my coffee cup, and it has GSXR. It looks like a CBR 1000, but it almost looks like the 600. But anyway, Ducati, as some people would say. Unfortunately, low camera battery. Okay, I've got a replacement camera. Aprilia, Yamaha, and MV Augusta. Right, come on, silly thing, telling me the battery's low. Right, so I've got a coffee now. I've moved on. This is just what it's like in the 6th gear motorcycle household. We get through copious amounts of liquids, be it coffee, tea, or alcohol. It just goes on. That's the way it is. Okay, right, enough silliness. Let's get back to something more serious. It is the de-shrouding of the bike. I feel really quite sad. We've got the intercom here, the Bluetooth module for the intercom, and all the wiring for the tom-tom. And before I start adding things to the bike, I would like to remove things. Got the arm here and all the wires, and I've just undone this a little bit. This is the volume controller for the microphone, not the microphone, for the earphones, sorry, for the volume for the tom-tom. So I'm going to remove all that. I feel really quite sad about it, but it's got to come off. There's only so much really I want to have on this bike, and I'm going to be adding quite a lot of electronic accessories, and I don't want too much clutter on here wire wise. I might have to take the tank off, I think, or just lift the tank to get those off. But yeah, I've got to take all this off, and it's really actually quite simple to fix these electric accessories. Here's my soldering iron. Here's one I soldered earlier, and yeah, just to basically lose the solder and just heat it up. Heat it up, he says. This is like that moment on Blue Peter when it all goes amazingly wrong, and then I get another one out and say, this is what I did earlier. So anyway, melt the solder. Be careful not to get this in your eyes. I should stand back a little bit because it wouldn't be clever. I do have actual replacement for the whole wiring here for the tail lights, but I'm just gonna take the wiring off because it suits me. There we go. Now, as you can see, you know, when I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be making a right old bodge of the plastics on this bike, and some of you, including me, probably think I'm being a bit of an ass and probably going to end up damaging the plastics, etc. Well, this bike is in pretty bad condition plastics wise, and I was considering replacing. You know what, I'm not going to do that side. I'm just going to cut them off. I'm just going to cut the excess and clean that up in a minute. I don't want it going all over the camera. Wouldn't be good. Yeah, so the plastics are in bad shape. They were in bad shape when I bought the bike. It is a category D write-off. And also, I don't know if you can see this, the plastics is quite marked up. Including the tank from when I had all the luggage on it. So yeah, it's going to mess the plastics up. But you know what? I'm going to buy another set. I've just been looking at a set on eBay from China, and that'll do the job nicely. So yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be okay. Right, let's get on and sort out these electrics. Remove all this gubbins off the bike. And then I can start adding even more gubbins to the bike for a bit of fun, a bit of Christmas fun. Anyway, speak to you soon. Cheers. Oh look, there's more coffee. Oh, let's have a damn biscuit. Oh, let's have a biscuit. Oh, yum yum. Biscuit. Oh, sorry. I'll start recording now. Cheers. Well, what a pain in the ass this is. I have just spent like a considerable amount of time removing all of the previous wiring for the TomTom and the intercom, etc. And yeah, cleared all that off, took it apart, and I've glued all this, the tubing, the glow wire, whatever you want to call it, all in place. And yeah, all around the contours of the bike. And yeah, we came up to here and I thought, okay, I'll start the next one. Let me just test it before I start gluing some more in place. And the bloody stuff doesn't work. It's not switching on. My camera looks weird. No, it's right. It's just my phone looks strange. Look strange on my phone. So yeah, that is a big step backwards. How frustrating. That was going to look really cool as well. Not a lot I can do about it though, really. I have got this one. This had a lot of tubing. The tube lights. I don't know what these are actually called, actually. Like a wire. Like a glow wire. I'm not sure what's happened. I don't know if it... if maybe it didn't like getting hot with the glue, or being bent in the way that I kind of bent it here and there, but that one's working. That one's kind of glowing. You can't see it very well right now, but that one works basically. And the other one, when I plug it in, doesn't work, and I'm gutted because it was gonna look bloody cool. Anyway, the wife's coming in. Go on, you can come in. You can come in.